level. He knows the tall task his squad faces coming here into this 2020 opening match of their campaign. A team that has sustained 5 straight losing seasons. And for the Rainbow Warriors, just continue to play at a high level, possibly be a little bit more efficient than they were last week. Our opening serve of the match brought to you by First Insurance, and it will be Emmanuel to serve left to right. The 3rd annual Rainbow Warrior Classic. It is underway here in match number 2. Hawaii receiving serve from Tella will go right side. Palapunov. He will go down the line to score point for the Rainbow Warriors. Now Palapunov at 799 total career kills. He will be in the service box. Bows up one love, going right to left. Palapunov under his spin serve goes down the line. Lions on the attack through the middle. The tip shot will be Philip Lauder. And as we talked with head coach James Friedel before the match, he just mentioned that it's a little unconventional lineup that he runs. It will be 4 pin hitters that will rotate based on their matchup situationally. Does have one true middle in Philip Lauder. Don Thompson with a serve, received by the bow. Set will go left side. Humler. Red, white, blue ball, cross court, side out point for Hawaii. Front line for the Rainbow Warriors of Cowell, Gassman, and Tella. Philip Humler in the service box. Goes up 2-1. Here in set number 1. Again, Hawaii has never lost a set in this Rainbow Warrior Classic. Humler's serve received by the Lions. They will then free ball it over. Advantage for the Bows from Worsley. Tella through the middle. Gassman tips it over and in. Point Hawaii 3, serving 1. Gerardo Palapunov, who has been named All-Tournament of the Rainbow Warrior Classic in 2018, 2019. Already with an early kill. Bows are leading at 3, serving 1 here in set 1. Serve it is in, creates the free ball opportunity. Gassman takes care of the overpass, and it is a 4-0 run for Hawaii as they lead at 4, serving 1. In white. Philip Humler in the service box. Shaded on the far side, down the runway. High toss, spin serve. Served out. Side out point for the Lions, 2, serving 4. Team that sponsored men's volleyball beginning in the 2014 season. Played in the NAIA level, then moved up to Conference Carolinas in 2015. Alexa Lockheach in the box. His knuckleball serve down the line. Bows running. Gassman through the middle. Off the triple block. And it will land out of bounds. Side out point Hawaii 5, a serving 2. Hawaii rotates. Cowell, Voss, Tella in the front line. Left to right. Gassman in the service box. High toss. Swings his right arm through the volleyball. Serve it is in. Left side attack for Alex Zayas. He will find the hands of the Hawaii block. He will score. Side out point for the Lions. First ever meeting between Hawaii and Emmanuel. Hawaii perfect 5-0 against members of the Conference Carolinas. Lauder to serve. Down the line will go. Shanked by Hawaii. Palapunov will get a swing. Right side. The attack popped up nicely by Don Thompson. Then through the middle, the attack for the Lions. Alex Zayas. He will score. Side out point for the Lions, 4, serving 5. First of 4 matches away from home for Emmanuel. Serve, it is shanked off of Philip Humler, and that is a service ace for Emmanuel. As Philip Lauder gets the first ace of the season for Emmanuel, and we are tied at 5. Lauder to serve. It goes into the net. Point Hawaii. 6 serving 5. Hawaii sophomore setter heads back to the service box. Jakob Tella. The lefty on the near side. High toss. Serve goes left to right. Handled by the line. Set will go left side. Zayas tips it down the line on the dig. There is Tella from Worsley. High ball left side. Cowell. OTT. It's popped up. And it is then shanked on the side of Hawaii, but out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors will take the point, and the lead is now 7, serving 5. Goes up a pair, 7 serving 5. Tella to serve. Into the cross court. It is in. It is an ace. That ace served up by Southern Surf Hawaii, where the grass is always green. First ace of the night for the Rainbow Warriors. And for Jakob Tella, his first here in 2020. Last year, Tella was the main serving specialist, along with James Anastasiadis. Tella with 9 aces. His serve handled by the line, set right side. Jaden Young, he is double blocked. Guilherme Voss along with Colton Cowell. Goes up 4, 9, serving 5. (9-5) the lead for Hawaii early on this Thursday night. Tella serve down the middle, it will go. Set will go. Back row attack for Thompson. Off the dig of Worsley. Ball over our broadcast position. Giving chase is Colton Cowell. He's able to pop it up. Hawaii then free balls it over. Lions then tip it over to Hawaii, who will then set it back to Hawaii. The attack on the left side from Jaden Young goes into the pin as the point goes to Hawaii. Great hustle play from Colton Cowell, who went basically right over our broadcast position. Great hustle from the senior out of Makawao, Maui. As Hawaii leads at 10, serving 5. Great hustle there from Cowell. Right into our broadcast position, keeping that ball alive. And then the attack air gives Hawaii the point. They are up 10, serving 5. Lions receive serve. Bumps that will go to the left side. Zayas off the hand. Covered there by Humler. Set from Tella. Left side, Cowell tips it over the block, and it lands in. Point Hawaii. It is 11, serving 5. Emmanuel will call their first timeout. We will step aside. Hawaii on a 6-0 scoring run to Humler and Parapunov each with the kill. And it's Jakob Tella in the service box out of the timeout. Hawaii up 11, serving 5. Tella gets a serve over the net. The attack from the back row from Lakich. On the dig there is Gage Worsley. Colton Cowell with the swing from the left side over the block. And down the line it will go as it will land in. And Hawaii quickly has doubled up. More than doubled up the Lions. It is now 12, serving 5. Again, Hawaii will take on the Crimson Harvard tomorrow night, as we will be on our brother station ESPN Honolulu. Our pregame show to begin at 6:50 p.m. Hawaii has not dropped a set in 6 matches played here in the Rainbow Warrior Classic, dating back to 2018. Tella with a serve, gets it in on the cross court. Right side swing from Young, off the block. Diving save from Tella. Cowell with the third touch as it cannot clear the net. And that will stop Hawaii's 7-0 scoring run as the Lions down 6, serving 12. Jaden Young in the service box, 6'2" pin hitter from West Palm Beach, Florida. His spin serve goes into the cross court, popped up there by Gage. Right side swing, Parapunov over the block, and it goes down the line. And with that kill, Rado Parapunov now with 800 for his Rainbow Warrior career, as he's looking to become the 18th Hawaii player in history with 1,000 kills. So Rocket Rado with a couple of early kills. Bo's leading at 13, serving 6. Cowell gets a serve into the cross court. Left side, Don Thompson off the block. Lions will reset. Bumps that will go to the right side. Zayas into the block. kept alive once again by Emmanuel, who will then free ball it over. Advantage for Hawaii from Gage to Tella. Back row attack for Cowell, as he will score. Point Hawaii, 14, serving 6. The third of 5 matches here at home for the Rainbow Warriors, as they will take on Harvard tomorrow night. Grand Canyon in the tournament finale on Saturday. And then the Bows will hit the road for 4 matches. Cowell serve off the tape, received there by Emmanuel. The second touch goes into the bottom side of the scoreboard. Emmanuel cannot keep, but the Rainbow Warriors, Eddie Stansberry, game high, 25 points. Game that you heard over on our brother station, ESPN Honolulu. Iran Ganat's squad picks up the win, 75-69 at Cal State Fullerton. Out of the technical timeout, Cowell gets a serve in the joust, saved by Emmanuel. Then the set will go right side. Zayas hits it long, a net violation called on Hawaii, and the point will go to Emmanuel. This portion of the match brought to you by Spectrum Internet. Spectrum has the fastest internet starting speeds in Hawaii, 200 megabits. Spectrum Internet. Zayas to serve. Emmanuel down 7, serving 15. Serve off the tape, handled there by Gage. Tella flips it right side. Patapunov down the line, net moving. Ball lands into the corner. Hawaii with the point. Siding out effectively once again off of first ball contact. As the front line for Hawaii, it's Humler, Gassman, Patapunov. Back row of Tella and Cowell. And Guilherme Voss in the service box. The reigning Big West Conference freshman of the week gets a serve into the cross court. Set will go left side. Lockich off the block. Lockich will then slap it over. Saved by the Bows. Tella flips it right side. Patapunov into the block. Saved there by the Lions. Tip shot in the middle from Thompson. Diving. Saved there by Voss. Humler under it. Will two-hand it over. And the advantage for the Lions. Set will go right side. Thompson blocked. And it is in. In on the side of Emmanuel. 4 hands across the net for the Manoa Roofing Company. That one from Humler along with Gassman. So a pair of blocks for Hawaii as they lead at 17, serving 7. Voss in the service box. Serve just over the net. The joust by Emmanuel, saved by the Bows. Tella on the bump step will go left side. Humler into the block as it will then go out of bounds. Point Hawaii, 18, serving 7. Well, head coach Charlie Wade talked about wanting to see his squad be more efficient. Hawaii so far 12 kills, 14 swings, no errors, hitting .857. Voss is serving to the cross court. Lions will go left side. Lockich into the block. Lions will reset. High ball again. Left side. Lockich over the block, and it lands off the forehand of Tella onto the Terraflex. Point for the Lions. 8, serving 18. As the Bows will bring on their second libero, and that will be Shea Suzumoto, 5'8" freshman from Honolulu. Humler receiving serve. Bows up 18-8. The attack left side. Humler into the cross court. Hawaii will score. 19, serving 8. The Hawaii players will rotate. Front line of Tella, Gassman, Humler. Back row of Cowell and Suzumoto. Patapunov in the service box. Hawaii leading at 19, serving 8. Patapunov's serve, it is shanked, kept alive by the Lions. Backline swing from Zayas into the block. It will then go out of bounds. Point to the Lions. Don Thompson heads back to the service box. One of 2 players on the players to watch for Emmanuel in the Conference Carolinas this year. Also on the Ryan Millar watch list from off the block. Thompson gets his serve in. Gassman through the middle. His attack with the tip shot. Saved by the Lions. The third contact through the middle from Lalter does not clear the net. And the point will go to Hawaii. Bows leading at 20, serving 9. And Hawaii 5-0 all-time against members of the Conference Carolinas. 4 of those 5 have been sweeps. Philip Humler in the service box. Bows leading at 20, serving 9 here in the opening set. Serve it is in, it is shanked, and that is an ace for Rado Parapunov, each with 3 kills. Out of the timeout, Humler's serve goes down the line, but wide right. And the point will go to Emmanuel, who gets to double figures. They have serve and are down 10, serving 21. Philip Humler will depart. Coming in on serve, receive for Hawaii, Ileu Choi, 5'7" freshman from Honolulu. Hawaii with 3 Hawaii players that went through high school systems here on the floor on the Terraflex. Serve it is in, Bows on the attack. Cowell on the left side with a tip shot. Saved there by the Lions. Set will go back row attack from Lockich into the block. Kept alive by Emmanuel. Bump set will go left side from Zayas off the hands. Hawaii on the attack. Tella, high ball. Left side, Cowell off the hands, and he will score. Side out point, Hawaii 22, serving 10. Colton Cowell will stay on the floor. Pat Gaspin will depart. Guilherme Voss back into the front line as James Anastasiades will come on to serve for Hawaii. The 6'5" redshirt senior from Huntington Beach, California. Born in Limassol, Cyprus. 2 in the white jersey, Anastasiades gets his serve into the cross court. Lions through the middle from Philip Lauder. Through the hands of the block. Point, Emmanuel. So for Philip Lauder, his second kill, making his debut collegiately. He's in the service box, 17 in the red jersey, gets his serve in. Bows running, back row swing from Parapunov. Hits it wide right. That's the first hitting error of the night for Hawaii. Previously, they were 14 for 17. So that drops their hitting percentage down to 722. Emmanuel hitting 148. As Emmanuel will have the serve. The 6'7" freshman middle blocker from Germany, Philip Lauder, gets his serve in, is shanked by the Bows, bumps it from Suzumoto. Left side, Cowell off the hands, kept alive by Emmanuel. Set to the left side, Jaden Young hits it long. However, there is a very late touch called from our down official, and the point is reversed as it goes to Emmanuel. Linesman for the evening, Dean Tamura, Ryan Scudder, Wayne Lee, our second referee. And up on the pedestal, Dan Hiranaku blows his whistle, beckons for serve, as Emmanuel will send that serve just long. Beyond the end line by maybe a few inches. Jakob Tella rotates to the service line. Hawaii leading at 23, serving 13. The sophomore setter in the box, near side. Serve left to right will go, creates the free ball opportunity as Colton Cowell takes care of the overpass. And we are at set point number 1 for Hawaii, 24, serving 13. A big upset in La Jolla, California. Congratulations to UC San Diego. Top 12 win against number 11 Loyola. Tella's serve, down the middle will go. Left side swing from Zayas. Hits it wide to the right. And off the hitting error, Hawaii comfortably takes the first set by a score of 25-13. So Hawaii leads this best of 5 match 1-0. We'll take our 2-minute 6 redshirt freshman from Thousand Oaks, California. So it will be Brett Schuer to serve to begin set number 2, which is brought to you by First Insurance. Schuer serve, left to right will go. Set 2 underway. Right side from Don Thompson. His attack, it lands in. Point to the Lions, and they lead it 1-0 here in set 2. Don Thompson, who began volleyball as a sophomore in high school, and then as a senior at King Kekalika, was the Maui Interscholastic League Co-Player of the Year. He's in the service box. Gets his serve in, popped up there by Suzumoto. Through the middle comes Alakai Todd. Hits it long. Point Emmanuel. They lead it 2-0 here in set 2. Again, wholesale lineup changes for Hawaii. 7 new starters here in set number 2. Thompson to serve, far side. That is shanked off of Suzumoto, chased down there by Johnson. Ball at the tape. Muklius will slap it over. Advantage for the Lions. Right side, the attack down the line from Lokic, off of Suzumoto. It hits the underside of the scoreboard. It goes then to the Terraflex, and it is a 3-0 lead for Emmanuel. Their first ever match against the Big West Conference. In fact, their only match here in 2020 against the member of the BWC. Suzumoto receiving, serve set from Stewart, left side. Muklius hits it long. No touch called. It is 4-0. The lead in favor of the visitors from Franklin Springs, Georgia. Chance of Let's Go Bows around the stand, Sheriff Center. Thompson to serve, received there by the Bows, set left side. Muklius into the cross court. His attack for the kill. Point Hawaii. 1 serving 4. Devin Johnson rotates into the service box. The 6'6" redshirt freshman from Thousand Oaks, California. Father Court was born and raised here in Kailua. In fact, his father sitting a few seats to our broadcast position on the right side as he watches his son hit his serve wide to the right. So a Hawaii team that had just 3 total errors in the opening set. Already with 3 errors in the first 6 points here in set number 2. That serve from Alexa Lokic into the service, into the net. Point for Hawaii, 2, serving 5. Alaka Itada in the service box, the redshirt freshman out of Punahou School. A few miles away here from the University of Hawaii campus. 14 in the white jersey, high toss, spin serve down the line. It is shanked, and it cannot be saved. That will go down as an ace for Alaka Itada, his second here in 2020. And all aces served up by Southern Turf Hawaii, where the grass is always green. 3 serving 5. Hawaii down by a pair. Todd again in the box. Spin serve down the middle, received nicely by the Lions. The attack through the middle is Lauder. He is blocked. Max Rosenfeld with the block. Hawaii stringing together a couple of points here, down 4 serving 5. Todd again in the box, near side. Tosses the ball up with his right hand. His serve does not clear the net. That will stop the 3-0 scoring run for Hawaii as the Lions now have the 2-point advantage, 6 serving 4. Philip Lauder in the service box, 17 in the red. The Cardinal and Navy jersey gets his serve in, received nicely by Johnson. Through the middle, Max Rosenfeld. Nice pass off of serve receive from Devin Johnson. Brett Sheward. The nice nectar set as through the middle comes Max Rosenfeld. 5 serving 6, Bows down by 1 as Dimitrios Muklius in the box. His serve left to right will go, received by the Lions off the first contact, and then it cannot be put over on the third touch, and that will go down as a service ace for Muklius. The second ace of the season for Dimitrios Muklius. 11 in the white jersey, down the chute of the service box. His serve goes into the net. Side out point, Emmanuel. They retake the lead, 7 serving 6. A game you heard over on our brother station, ESPN. Honolulu Rainbow Warrior basketball team, a 75-69 winner at Cal State Fullerton. Suzumoto receiving serve through the middle. Once again, Max Rosenfeld finds the open court. Another nice pass there by Shea Suzumoto on serve receive. Parents Jan and Rodney here in attendance. Played very well in his 4 years over at Punahou School, led by head coach Rick Toon. Set 2 tied at 7. Anastasiadis gets his serve in through the middle. Left side swing from Thompson. Hits it wide left. As Hawaii has their first lead here in set 2. It is 8 serving 7. Hawaii hitting .577, 18 kills, 26 swings. 3 hitting errors. Emmanuel, 11 kills, 33 swings, 7 errors, hitting $121. Anastasiadis, his serve goes down the middle. Lions will go right side from Zayas, blocked. Max Rosenfeld along with Devin Johnson. Hawaii with a 2-point lead now, 9 serving 7. Max Rosenfeld will get the assist, but that was all Devin Johnson on that pin. He put up the post. Hawaii now with 5, make that 4 blocks early on. Anastasiadis again in the box. His serve will be free ball over. Rosenfeld on the overpass. His attack popped up there by the Lions. Thompson, his swing on the left side. He is double blocked. Rosenfeld along with Brett Sheward. Along the front line for the Bows, Johnson, Rosenfeld, Sheward, Muklius, Suzumoto in the back row. Anastasiadis gets a serve in on the cross court. Bumps up, will go left side. Don Thompson off the block, and it will then go out of bounds. Emmanuel with the point, down 8, serving 10. Don Thompson, who last year was named second team All-Conference Carolinas, made the All-Hawaii team, the inaugural All-Hawaii team from off the block. As Thompson now with 2 kills on 8 swings in his return trip to his home state. Alex Zayas, his serve goes into the net. Point Hawaii 11, serving 8. Alakaita comes back into the front line for Hawaii. Shea Suzumoto will depart. So a front line of Todd, Johnson, Sheward in the front line. Muklius, Anastasiadis in the back row. As Max Rosenfeld rolls his spin serve in through the middle. Don Thompson, his tip shot popped up there by Muklius. Left side, Johnson into the cross court. Ball at the tape, tipped over, saved by the Bows. Sheward through the middle comes Todd. His attack popped up there by Emmanuel. The attack then from Lakic, hit over by Emmanuel. Hawaii able to pop that attack up. Devin Johnson on the left side. Goes off the hands. There's a net violation, and the point will go to Hawaii. 12 is serving 9. Serving 8 as Rosenfeld into the service box. His serve into the cross court, received there by the Lions. Set left side, Lakic hits it wide left. No touch called. Hawaii's lead is now 5, 13 serving 8. For the 3rd straight year, Emmanuel taking on a Division I team to begin the season. Last year was St. Francis. The year before was Fort Wayne. Both of those matches were 3-set losses. Serve down the line, received by the Lions. Set will go right side. Thompson hits it off the hands. And it will go out of bounds. Point Emmanuel, 9 serving 13. Preseason picked to finish 7th in the 9-team Conference Carolinas League. School founded in 1919. Louder's serve into the cross court, popped up there by Suzumoto. Back row attack from Anastasiadis. He will paint the baseline, and one of the fan favorites, and there are many. Anastasiadis, the 5th-year senior, heard his story on our broadcast in the post-match last week Friday, as Jimmy records his first kill of the match. Sheward to serve. Bows leading at 14, serving 9. Lions receiving serve on the middle of the attack is Lauder, tipped over by Hawaii. Thompson then on the right side hits it wide right. Again. His spin serve from Johnson through the middle. Right side swing from Lakic. Through the attempted block of Anastasiadis on the right side, and it lands in. Point for the Lions. Under second-year head coach James Friddle. Played his collegiate ball at King. set from Muklius into the cross court. On the dig on the back row is Henrik Westhoff. Lions will free ball it over. It will go short. Advantage for Hawaii. Right side a third time for Muklius, using the block of Alex Zayas. And cut line. So in the service box for Hawaii as they lead at 17, serving 11. Todd with his serve goes down the line, right middle attack for the Lions from Lakic will be then free balled over through the middle once again. Max Rosenfeld. A team that was receiving votes in the preseason top 15 coaches poll. Todd's serve goes into the net. Point for the Lions. 12 serving 18. Of the Bulls will bring on a pair of substitutions. Coming in to serve and run the offense, Jackson Van Ekeren, 6'6" redshirt junior from Naperville, Illinois. And also into the front line, Cole Hoagland, 6'4" redshirt freshman from the fourth-year junior, Jackson Van Ekeren, first ace of the season. Hawaii leading at 20, serving 12. Santa Barbara and Lewis all wanted his services, but the young man wearing the lime green Under Armour shoes electing to choose to play for Hawaii. And also in the middle for Hawaii making his debut, Danny Wong, a 6'6" redshirt freshman from Campbell, California. So as Jackson Van Ekeren will get the start here in this third frame to run the offense. So again, like last week, Friday, head coach Charlie Wade able to get all three setters at least a start of a set to run the offense. And set three underway, serve received by the Bows from Van Ekeren. The middle attack from Rosenfeld does not clear the net, and the point will go to Emmanuel. Our opening serve of this third set brought to you by First Insurance. So on the floor for Hawaii in serve receive, James Anastasiadis, Chaz Galloway, and Shea Suzumoto left to right. They look through the net, serve from Westhoff, shanked by the Bows, saved by Galloway. Left side swing from Anastasiadis into the cross court, fished out of the net by Emmanuel. They then free ball it over. Bows on the attack. Anastasiadis rips it into the cross court. Point Hawaii tied at 1. 13 players played on Friday, 15 on Saturday. 19 players have seen action here this evening. Serve, it is in. Hawaii on the block from Anastasiadis along with Rosenfeld. They team up to block Alexa Lakic. And the 8th block of the night for Hawaii. Hoagland to serve, floats it into the cross court, received by Emmanuel. Set will go high and left side. Thompson goes off the hands of the double block of Van Ekeren and Rosenfeld. Side out point to Emmanuel. Don Thompson, who led Emmanuel last year. In fact, he led Conference Carolinas in hitting percentage, hit .397. Lakic to serve, near side. Spin serve through the middle, received nicely there from Galloway. Van Ekeren flips it right side. Hoagland goes down the middle, hits it long, beyond the baseline by about a foot. And the point will go to Emmanuel as they have the lead, 3 serving 2. Again, our next coverage of Warrior Ball 20 tomorrow night will be on our brother station, ESPN in Honolulu. Hawaii will take on the Crimson of Harvard University. Lockheach to serve, into the net it will go, point Hawaii. So day 2's slate of matches beginning at 4 o'clock Hawaii time. Emmanuel will take on Grand Canyon. And then in the featured match it will be number 1 Hawaii against Harvard. Anastasiadis in the service box, shaded on the far side, front line of Galloway, Rosenfeld, and Van Ekeren. Anastasiadis is serving to the cross court, received by the Lions, attacked over by Thompson, saved by the Bows, diving save there by Anastasiadis. Hoagland will slap it over. Lions on the attack, Don Thompson from the right side over the block, and it goes down the line. He will score, point to the Lions. Team last year hit 196 on the season, good for 5th in the Conference Carolinas. Tonight, Emmanuel hitting .074. 18 kills, 54 swings, 14 hitting errors. That float serve well beyond the baseline from Harrison Coelho, 6'1" freshman from Coconut Creek, Florida. Van Ekeren, Galloway, Danny Wong into the front line for Hawaii. Max Rosenfeld to the service line. High toss from Rosenfeld. Spin serve off the tape. Received nicely there by Zayas for Emmanuel. He'll get the set on the left side. He is triple blocked. Van Ekeren, Galloway, and welcome to the Terraflex for your first appearance as a Rainbow Warrior, Danny Wong. Hawaii now with 9 blocks on the night. Triple block put up by the Bows. Rosenfeld back to the service box. Spin serve down the middle. Hawaii leading at 5, serving 4. Right side swing from Thompson off the block. Kept alive by Emmanuel. Ball at the tape. Wong punches it into the corner. On the dig, there is Body, the libero for Emmanuel. Lauder with a tip shot, blocked by Hawaii. Saved by the Lions. Then on the attack on the right side, the tip shot from Don Thompson as he goes off the hands of the Galloway block. And we are tied at 5. Set 3 tied at 5. Hawaii leading the match 2-0, 25-13, 25-15. Thompson with a serve, received there by Suzumoto. High set from Van Ekeren will be called a double contact violation on Jackson Van Ekeren. So as Dan Hironaka will blow his whistle, beckon for serve. Don Thompson in the box. Lions lead at 6, serving 5. Side out point Hawaii off the service error. 6 for Hawaii, 6 for Emmanuel here in set 3. Jackson Van Ekeren rotates to the service line, the 4th-year junior. 6'6" out of Naperville, Illinois. His serve down the middle. Emmanuel running their attack through the middle from Lauder off the block. Ball then at the tape. Galloway wins the solo block, wins the joust with his solo block. Galloway and the setter, Henrik Westhoff, went up for the joust. And Galloway, who was not medically cleared for participation for the first match last week Friday, cleared one day after and gets his first block as a Rainbow Warrior, who will then watch Jackson Van Ekeren deal the ace. Van Ekeren with a pair of service aces here in this match. Hawaii leading at 8, serving 6. All aces brought to you by Southern Turf Hawaii. Served up where the grass is always green. Van Ekeren serve, right to left it will go. Lions on the attack from the setter. Westhoff off the block of Hawaii. Anastasiadis with a tip shot. Diving save, free ball over. Bows on the attack. Through the middle comes Danny Wong. Crowd tells the story as Wong on the board. His first kill as a Rainbow Warrior. Again, 13 players played on Friday against Charleston, 15 in the second match against the Golden Eagles. Tonight, 19 players have seen court time against Emmanuel. Van Ekeren serve, creates the free ball opportunity. Rising and elevating, Chaz Galloway takes care of the overpass. Bows on a 5-0 scoring run. Timeout called by Emmanuel. We will step aside. Hawaii leading it wherever you may be. Island-wide, statewide, coast to coast, and around the world. Come back out of the timeout. Van Ekeren gets his serve in. Lions will go right side. The back row attack from Thompson. On the dig was the libero, Suzumoto. Galloway on the left side. Off the hands, and he will score. A very solid dig down the line from Shea Suzumoto. Stayed at his base position. Down the line, pops it up. That dig brought to you by Hardware Hawaii, Contractor's Choice. Van Ekeren serve beyond the baseline. It will go. Service error. Emmanuel down 7, serving 11. Again, tickets issued 3,756 through the turnstiles tonight, 2,168. 7 serving 11. Emmanuel with the serve. From Zayas into the net, it will go. Point for Hawaii, 12 serving 7. Chaz Galloway in the service box. The true freshman from San Diego, California. Far side of the box, his spin serve, right to left it will go. Received by the line, set through the middle. Comes Louder off the dig of Suzumoto. Ball at the tape, punched over by Wong, saved by the Lions. Left side, Lockich into the block, as it will go out of bounds. Point for Emmanuel, 8 serving 12. So again, on the floor for the Bows. Outside hitters of Anastasiades, Chaz Galloway, the libero, Shea Suzumoto. Running the offense, Jackson Van Ekeren. Right side attacker, Cole Hoagland. Middle attacker, Danny Wong. Suzumoto receiving serve from the back line as Galloway has the two-handed over advantage. Lions through the middle. Comes Harrison Coelho. Point to the Lions, down 9, serving 12. Team that flew to Honolulu on Tuesday afternoon. Short drive from Franklin Springs to Atlanta. As that float serve received again nicely by Suzumoto, set high and away. Left side, Anastasiades sends it wide to the right. No touch. Lions within a pair at 10, serving 12. So Emmanuel flew from Atlanta to LAX, and then from LAX to Honolulu. Serve received by the Bows. Set will go high and away. Left side, Anastasiades. Off the attempted dig of Alex Zayas. And out of bounds it will go. Point Hawaii, 13, serving 10. Hawaii hitting .446 for the match. 32 kills, 56 swings, 7 hitting errors. Emmanuel, 21 for 64 offensively. 15 hitting errors, hitting .094. Danny Wong in the service box for Hawaii. Spins his serve right to left. Left side swing from Lockich off the block as it will go out of bounds. Point for Emmanuel. 11 serving 13. The 6'6" freshman center Henrik Westhoff his serve down the line. Bows on the attack from Rosenfeld through the middle. On the dig is the libero, Bade. Set will go left side. Lockich off the block, kept alive. Ball then on Hawaii's side, received there by Anastasiades. Van Ekeren, back row attack from Chaz Galloway. Look out. Galloway, who is at 6'3", can touch around 11'7". A high flyer on that Bic. That quick attack from the back row. That strong kill brought to you by HGEA. We are HGEA strong. Demetrios Muklias back into the front line for Hawaii. Brett Schuer to serve. He came in off the bench, gets his serve in down the line. Middle attack from Lockich into the block. Double block for the Rainbow Warriors. Max Rosenfeld along with Demetrios Muklias. And a couple of Greek flags being waved around the SSC as We reached the technical timeout. Hawaii with the lead, 15 serving 11. More to come from the Stan Sheriff Center in 60. This is Hawaii Volleyball right here on CBS Sports Radio and also Big West TV.
When you got the hungries, go to Young's Fish Market in Honolulu or check out their newest restaurant on the west side at Kapolei Commons. Young's Fish Market is your headquarters for an extensive menu full of local favorites. Get the lau lau plate, koloa pig, or the beef stew. How about tripe stew, pipikala, lomi salmon, and squid luau? Get 10% off for Military Monday, Senior Tuesdays 60 and over, or every day for EMS, law enforcement, and firefighters. Just show your ID. Visit youngsfishmarket.com, home of the famous Wow Lao Lao.
Get your hickory going. Get your smoke going. Get your guitar, your campfire, and your hoedown going. Inside every can of Blue Diamond Smokehouse almonds, you'll find wholesome almonds, smoky barbecue flavor, and goodness. So grab some Blue Diamond almonds and get your good going.
When the waves stop rolling and your hunger picks up, grab a can of Blue Diamond almonds from Foodland. At Foodland, you'll find beef supplies, assorted beverages with your Blue Diamond almonds, nut thins, and coming soon, almond flour. Stop by Foodland today and get your good going.
Listen to Hawaii Volleyball anywhere you go on the Sideline Hawaii app. Powered by CBS Sports Radio.
Coming out of the media timeout, which was brought to you by Castle Resorts and Hotels. When you need a timeout, staycation at Castle Resorts and Hotels. Kama'aina save at castlekama'aina.com. Hawaii hitting .448. 33 for 58, 7 hitting errors. Colton Cowell, 6 kills on 7 errorless swings. Out of the timeout, Brett Sheward gets his serve in. Left side swing from Don Thompson. It lands in on the sideline. Point for the Lions. 12 serving 15. A 3-time Division I MIL champ in his high school career over at King Kekealike on the island of Maui, teamed with Colton Cowell. As Alexa Lakic with his serve, received by the bow, set high and away left side. Dimitrios Muklias on the left side off the dig of the libero Mateus Bade. It goes over the net on the side of Hawaii, and it lands right in front of the Bows libero, Shea Suzumoto, as both Charlie Wade, the head coach, and the assistant, Josh Walker, up off the bench, unhappy with the lack of communication on that last play as the dig kill goes to the libero, Mateus Bade. Lakic with his serve goes long, beyond the baseline by a couple of feet. Point goes to Hawaii, 16, serving 13. Muklias, Rosenfeld, and Galloway in the front row for Hawaii. Sheward, Suzumoto in the back row. As James Anastasiades, Hawaii's next server. Serve it is shanked. Service ace for Anastasiades. Service ace number 5 for Anastasiades here on the season, as he leads Hawaii in that category. Hawaii with 8 service aces tonight. 8 aces, 8 service errors. 17, serving 13. Jemmy with his serve. Recede, ball at the tape. Muklias went for the attack. Then the swing from Zayas, received by the Bows. Galloway from the left side off the block, kept alive by the Lions. Lakic from the back row through the triple block. And he will score a point to the Lions. 14, serving 17. Nice gesture of sportsmanship there from Dimitrios Muklias as he looked through the net towards the setter, Henrik Westhoff, as Muklias tried to attack that ball. Instead, hits the hand of the setter, Westhoff, who made the set to the left side. Muklias trying to hit the ball out the back row setter. Unsuccessful. As Fabian Marcano with his serve gets it in, down the middle. Muklias from the right side into the cross court for the kill, side serving 14. Danny Wong back into the front line for Hawaii. Shea Suzumoto will depart as Max Rosenfeld, the next server for the Rainbow Warriors. Rosenfeld, the 6'7" redshirt sophomore from New Lenox, Illinois. His serve into the cross court. Lions with a tip shot from Thompson. Does not clear the net. Hawaii with the point, 19 serving 14. Under second-year head coach James Fredo, who also doubles as the women's volleyball coach at Emmanuel. Rosenfeld, his serve down the middle, received there by the line. Set will go high and away. Left side, Zayas through the block of Wong and Muklius. Point to Emmanuel. 15, serving 19. Next server for the Lions, Don Thompson, the senior out of Haiku on the island of Maui. Gets his serve in, received there by Anastasiades. Schuer through the middle, comes Danny Wong. Side out point, Hawaii, 20, serving 15. The poi pounder there from Wong. Front line for the Bows, Schuer, along with Wong and the Galloway. Muklius in the service box, far side. Spin serve goes down the line, creates a free ball opportunity as Chaz Galloway handles the overpass. In doing so, falls to the Terraflex, somersaults as well. Young man has some hops. 21 serving 15. Muklius back to the service line. A slow building clap from the patrons inside the SSC. Muklius gets his serve in, received there by the line, set left side. Zayas on the cross court, on the dig, nice. There is Suzumoto. Galloway on the left side, off the block, and it lands in on the side of Hawaii. Henrik Westhoff along with Philip Lauder in on the double block. The first block of the match, which will not happen because they were into the net, so the point will go to Hawaii as it is 22 serving 15. The second and final timeout called by Emmanuel. We'll keep it here. When it's all wet, don't sweat. Call MD Restoration for water damage. MD Restoration. Galloway will depart. Coming in for the Bows, making his debut, Garrett Geiger, a 6'5" junior from Yorba Linda, California, the transfer from Fullerton College. Muklius to serve, rolls it down the middle. It is in. It is an ace. Dimitrios Muklias with his second ace of the night, his third of the season. It is 23-15 in favor of Hawaii. Front line of Wong, Geiger, Schuer. Muklias, his serve creates a free ball opportunity. Garrett Geiger inserted into the match, gets his first kill. Time to rise up for Aloha Ball. Brought to you by IBEW Local 1186, leading your path to the future. Stand up Hawaii, 2,168 on your feet. Inside the stands, Sheriff Center. Begin the slow clap. Muklius in the box, far side, high toss, spin, serve. Down the middle, received by the line. Set will go to the middle. The center, Westhoff will free ball it over. Advantage for the Bows. Schuer, high ball. Left side, Geiger off the top of the block. Kept alive by the line. Set through the middle. Comes Philip Lauder. Hits it wide left. No touch called. Hawaii cages the Lions on night one of the Rainbow Warrior Classic. Ekahi, Elua, Aloha. Pack it up. Let's go home. Hawaii, a 3-0 sweep over the